The tournament crowd erupted in murmurs as the unknown fighter stepped onto the mat. He wore a black belt, yet no one had ever seen him before. His stance was unpolished, his posture loose, like a man who had never thrown a real punch in his life. Across from him stood Ryota Tanaka, a three-time national champion known for his devastating speed and precision. Ryota smirked. This would be an insult, a warm-up at best. The referee raised his hand. Hajime. Ryota shot forward with a lightning-fast roundhouse kick aimed straight for the newcomer's head. The crowd held their breath. And then, something strange happened. The black belt fighter barely moved, shifting his head just enough for the kick to sail past. No panic, no wasted motion, just calm, razor-sharp focus. Ryota narrowed his eyes. That was luck. It had to be. He attacked again. A spinning back fist missed. A rapid-fire series of punches, each dodged by an inch. Ryota increased his speed, his movements blurring. But the black belt sidestepped every strike like he could see them coming before they were thrown. Gasps rippled through the audience. Ryota snarled. Enough was enough. He feinted a high kick and dropped low for a devastating sweep. The black belt lifted his foot at the last second, avoiding it with unnatural ease. And then he struck. One palm, thrust, placed perfectly at the center of Ryota's chest. Not hard, not dramatic, but precise. Ryota staggered back, his breath hitching. His legs wobbled. His body refused to respond. Silence filled the arena. The referee hesitated, then raised his hand. Point. Match over. The crowd erupted into chaos. Some cheered, some booed, some just sat in stunned disbelief. A reporter rushed onto the mat, shoving a microphone toward the victorious fighter. Who are you? What did you train? The fighter gave a small, almost amused smile. Train? I've never trained a day in my life. The crowd fell silent again. The reporter frowned. But you're wearing a black belt. The fighter chuckled and pulled at his belt. Oh, this? Found it at a thrift store last month. Cost me $5. The entire stadium froze. A black belt fraud had just humiliated a champion. Ryota, still catching his breath, forced himself to stand. That's impossible, he growled. You had to have trained somewhere. No one moves like that. The fighter shrugged. I've spent years studying fights, watching every master, analyzing their movements, their patterns. I don't fight, I predict. I don't need strength when I already know where you'll strike. The arena exploded with debate. Was he a genius or a con artist? A fraud or a revolutionary? Ryota clenched his fists. His honor was shattered. But deep down, beneath the humiliation, a tiny part of him whispered, what if he's right? Belts didn't make a fighter. Training didn't make a fighter. Understanding did. And on that day, the world of martial arts changed forever.